How's everyone doing today? I'm be talking about the new asaprocky album, "Don't Be Dumb." I've listened to it yesterday. To be honest, it's okay. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. I listened to UI Scooty, and I'm convinced that was just a joke album. He's just making it happen to crack. He's just having fun. He wasn't really taking it seriously. But then I listened to "Don't Be Dumb," and the lyrics are a bit shit. I can't lie. All he really does is just rap about he's horny as fuck. He just wants to have sex the whole time. I mean, I don't blame him, but he's just constantly rapping about that. He's flexing. That's like his whole thing as well. He just flexes on you. He does it shamelessly as well. Like in one song or something, he like admits that he's flexing. It's like flex it still and flex it still. It's like it's a bit cringe. That's part of his whole character. Is look, I have my whole arm is covered in diamond bracelets. Look at that, I'm some cool, aren't I? That's a bit cringe. And then he just says stuff that didn't really happen. He just he over exaggerates stuff like. He's talking about guns or whatever, like, oh yeah, break down your door or whatever, or no, that one was like when he's talking about how the FBI broke down his door, but there'd be some lines, and there'd be like some interludes in the song, and there's an interlude in the song actually, where he's basically just robbing a casino or some shit. I don't know, there's like some lyrics where he like go rob a person, he shoots someone up, it's like, I looked it up, he never did any of this shit, and he talks about like gangs and gangsters and all this. Maybe, I knew he grew up in like around violence and shit in Harlem. Maybe he's just talking about that. But the way he's talking about it as if he's the one that's doing the crimes. Not the other way around. And then he just says just kind of makes like no sense. So like, alright, so the same thing, I done the same thing that I done with the Young Thug album. I have like a bunch of lyrics and shit down for a song so like the first one, order of protection. This is just he just said some corny ass and cringe ass lyrics as well. Now this is like this is some of the lyrics in order of protection. Order of protection for fucking with me. Better work with a vest on when you run with me. So basically what he's saying here is order protection for fucking with me. So if you fuck with asaprocky, if you call him a poopy head, you better order some bodyguards, or else he's gonna come in and shoot you up in your sleep or something. I don't know. And then if you're gonna run with him, if you're gonna go somewhere with him, you better wear a vest. Man's getting drafted out to World War III or whatever. That's why you have to run with him. Man's gonna be like robbing. Man's gonna be doing the diamond casino heist. That's why you have to wear a vest with him. Even though I swear I looked it up and he never done any robbing or anything. The closest thing he done to shooting or robbing someone was shooting one of his members with a prop gun, and it like barely hit his knuckles, and then he went to trial for that, and he wasn't found guilty for it. And then him and that guy ended up being enemies, and he threw some disses at him on the song. Oh yeah, and there's another thing I noticed as well. He's still dissing Drake. How is it, man? The Drake and Kendrick beef is over. The Drake and Kendrick beef happened years ago. We just leave that up, and then ASAP decided to grab the shovel, go to the graveyard, and then dig up Drake's dead body, just squeeze some more clout and energy out of it. He's just trying to get more hype around himself or whatever. I don't know. Like some of the lyrics in Stolia Flow, actually. Oh, I have it on my phone. Never mind. First you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. I can't trust a soul, just my Paul and my kids. Swear to never lie. Cross my heart, hope to die. It's so like when he's talking about my flow, and then I stole your bitch. He's talking about Rihanna, but Rihanna is your wife, and you're calling her a bitch. I swear rappers just don't they call women bitches when they're just when they're bad and they just want to fuck them and that's it. When they're basically just sex dolls to them and that's it. Isn't Rihanna your wife? I know she have 2 kids with her. It's a bit cringe. He's still dissing Drake. It's like, wait, why do you care? Drake's career is ended. Drake's career is just gone, and you're still wanting dissing. Kind of, he's kind of trying to show as if he doesn't care and he has to say something, but he really does care a lot, and he just wants more attention. It seems like that. And then he does this cringe shit as well, and he done it in this other song as well. I don't know why he does this. It's supposed to be an insult or something. But yeah, then I sold the switch. Then I hit it with a kiss. Mwah. He does that the whole time. There's a song where he does it with another female rapper who's pretty shit as well. He just does mwah. He just says that at the end of some of the bars in that one, and it's pretty cringe. You're just blowing him a kiss. He's like, yeah, here, I want to kiss you now. It's not tough or anything. It's just. He I don't know, ASAP I used to like his old shit, I'm not gonna lie. His first album I thought was pretty solid. One thing I did notice though, He's never done a solo album in his life, in all of his music career. Testing was a bit shit. He's trying to do some experimental stuff or whatever. That's just a bit ass. But yeah, he kind of like his whole thing is like flexing and all. He kind of gives me the vibe of like that. He's trying to act cool and tough, but he just ends up like ends up looking like a little ass kid or whatever. It's like, oh look, I have diamonds. Oh, I have women. I have guns. This never happened though. You know, it's really cringe. It's really weird. Also, wasn't he inspired by 3 6 Mafia to do rap? What sort of like, okay, wouldn't it be kind of an insult to them to, rap about having guns and shooting people and robbing people and all this when you've never done any of that shit? And in 3 6 Mafia, they grew up, like, I'm fairly sure in Memphis, and they grew up around violence and all. They probably have been in shootouts. I don't know. I know fuck all about 3 6. So, yeah, isn't that basically an insult to them? I don't know what he's trying to go for here. I mean, there were I guess there were some good bars. There's one on Stay Here for Life. Ain't no dials on the clock. Stay here. Got me looking down at my watch. Yeah, wish I could buy time back right now. I wish that I could stay here. He's pretty much saying that he could stay here forever. He wishes he was a prisoner in wherever the fuck he is. He's just like, yeah, I wish we could turn back time. He wants to go back in time so he can stay here forever. But then, oh yeah, and then in some of these lyrics, he's doing these things at the end of like an outro at the end of his songs where he's just talking about like, oh yeah, fuck yous, I don't care about yous, I'm the big man, I have the big balls over here, and then it just kind of comes across like he's kind of whining and complaining, and he's trying to show too hard how cool he is, how tough he is. His whole thing is that he's supposed to be a flashy player or whatever, and he's supposed to be a little bit of a lover boy because there's some songs where he raps with women, which is grand, I guess, but one of them is just a bit corny. It's just like punk rocky. It swears the most corniest shit ever. Oh my god, man! It's just the music. It's not that great. I mean, it's fine like compared to the other songs. It's still just it's corny as shit. It's just a big fat ass cornball, to be honest. But yeah, I got a little bit sidetracked there. In the outro on Stay Here for Life, he just says, "This is just a quick one for you dumb, narrow-minded motherfuckers out there. I'm not a player. Listen to any of my shows. Read any of my motherfucking stories, and you will see that I have never called myself a player. So some of you N-words around here that's quote-unquote look up to me seem to feel that you're disappointed. Because I've taken this latest relationship step that I've taken. Let me tell y'all N-words something. Fuck y'all N-words. Let me tell you something. Fuck you." It's just, he seems a bit pissed, to be honest. He seems like he has to say something. It seems like he's getting rage baited, actually, to be honest. He's just admitting to rage bait, like, let me tell your N-words something. Fuck you. You hurt my feelings. Also, what do you mean? You never called yourself a player. You literally have a song on the album called Play It. So, what are you talking about, bro? You're trying to do some reverse psychology there? It was like, oh yes, don't listen to this album. It will be shit. That would actually work on me because, that wouldn't work on me because then I wouldn't listen to it and be like, yeah, the album's terrible, I'm not going to listen. Even ASAP said it's terrible. I don't know what he's talking about. And then, literally the next song, it's called Play It. And then it's just more flexing in it as well. Like at the start, he just says player, yeah. And then brand new Mercedes, red, blue, grey. Gator crop, vintage silk, Versace shirts, feel like pack. And then the outro is just a bit poo. It's just him saying chrome, dumb, or whatever. I don't know. It's just insulting Benson through the lyrics. Brand new Mercedes, blue, grey, red, blue, grey. Oh my god, look, I got a new Mercedes. It's black. This one's yellow. This one has a dead fucking body of a child inside its trunk. I'm so cool and rich. It's so... Also, he said he feels like Pac. Get the fuck out of here, you feel like Pac. Pac actually rapped... I swear, I never listened to Pac. I'm fairly sure... I'm going to assume he's on about Tupac because I don't know what other pack he's talking about. A pack of cocaine, a pack of fags, a pack of beer. I have no idea. But I saw Tupac. I never listened to Tupac, which I know is crazy to hear me. I heard his tunes, but I never gave him a proper listen, which might sound insane to anyone who's a rap fan. But yeah, Pac will be turning in his grave if he heard this. I don't think he ever. Maybe he has actually. But I don't think he's only ever flexed about having a car or having shirts or whatever. It's just you feel like Pac. Oh yeah, there's he has this idea in this album that he feels like a god or whatever. He feels like the rap game isn't shit without him. It needs him to continue forward. It needs him for the rap game needs ASAP Rocky for the ecosystem to grow. So like he's pretending that the rap game is a garden and that he's just a can of water. If they don't, water him all over the place, he's gonna dry out and die. Without him, the rap game is fucked. Which is just so egotistical. I actually hate it when rappers or just celebrities in general just like call themselves God. It's like, I am above you. I am better than all of you. It's like your fans got you to where you are and you're just gonna shit on them. It's like, oh yeah, you got me millions and you got me you got my wildest dreams come true, and now I'm gonna take the wildest shit on you because I don't care. I can. That's pretty much their mindset. Like Future, ASAP, Cardi. Other rappers, I keep mentioning ASAP and Future and Cardi. They're just so ass, or like Ken Carson, or whatever. There's other rappers like I can, because that's kind of like ASAP's he shamelessly flexed because he feels like it, which is just so cringe. And now I actually wrote the rest of the lyrics of the album on my laptop because I thought it was easier. I was just pausing this tune every 2 seconds, right on my phone. I was thinking I literally have a notepad app on my laptop. Yeah, look, oh my god, you can see Notepad for first time. Yeah, so he just says this shit, it's cringe as shit. Oh yeah, and there's some FIFA faux fun coming. They done woken up the beast. Ha, doggo, I'm walking on the leash. Whoa, he's a fucking bulldog, that's a lyric by a Feature, and it's so corny. Oh my god, whoa, they woken up the beast, don't fuck with me or else I'm gonna destroy you lyrically. I'm gonna, put you in the grave with these lyrics. I'm walking on the leash, and basically he's saying he's a sub, and he likes to be put on leashes and be walked around like a dog. Well, I mean, that's you do you, but personally, no. I might move to Texas, roll around with production, pull up to your section, hit him with that fire. He's never done shit like that, I swear. I looked it up and I said this like 50 times, but it's so, like, fucking retarded. Why you, like, even ChatGPT said that, yeah, he likes to over-exaggerate some shit in his lyrics. I just hate how normalized that is in the rap game, just to say you done something when you never done anything, just to, have a good bar, or just to seem cool, or just to seem harder. You're not to be fucked with. It's so, like, cringe. Like, fair enough if he actually did go to Texas and pull up to a section and, shot up their windows. But, he didn't, so why are you saying you did? And then he says, big ass necklace, bust the fucking rhymes. VVS, motherfuckers blind. What's a VVS? VVS, when I first heard VVS, I thought it was just a pair of shades to me. Or so he just says, the shades that cost him his whole bank account. They're just encrusted with diamonds or whatever. Big ass necklace, Busta fucking Rhymes. I haven't really listened to that much Busta Rhymes, to be honest. All I know is that he's just really fast at rapping, and that's it. But did Busta Rhymes ever flex on a big ass necklace? He just has a big ass necklace around his neck. It's like, wow, cool. It's just so cringe rapping about jewelry and shit, just flexing on him. Oh yeah, he also likes to really let you know, and sometimes even flexes as well, that he's a family man. That's like, actually, I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons he hasn't released Don't Be Dumb in such a long time, because he's been busy doing side quests with his kids and Rihanna instead of focusing on music, which is fair enough, I guess. But he really likes to let you know that I spawned in 2 childs in this world. So I'm a boss when I walk. I'm a boss when I walk. Bro thinks he's coming in with order. I push a Bentley stroller, another kid. I'm about to raise the babysitter bonus. Use the kid's baby bottle, measuring the sodas. Straight from the courtroom to the stage. Another big performance. Is a pretty decent bar, because, he's in the courtroom. He's getting shit on him because it's like, you shot your best friend. Why did you shoot him? And then it's like, oh yeah, another big performance to the stage on Don't Be Dumb. Actually, now it's kind of ass now I think about it, because the only performance you had was in the courtroom. Don't Be Dumb is a performance of people just shitting, to be honest, because it wasn't that great of an album. But yeah, I had another kid. Oh, fuck you, nerd. I just had another kid. I just fucked up my life more by having more children. He really is obsessed with, like, having children and all. It's like, strong flex, I'm a dad and you're not. Oh yeah, and then we have, like, and then some of the features were kind of just cheeks as well. Some of them were just corny, some of them were just straight ass. I remember there was one actually where there was like a feature that sounded like he was possessed. He's like, he literally sounded like that. It's like ASAP was trying to do something different, but it didn't really sound that great or anything. Like, This guy called Bossman Blow just sounds like the worker at Zamzam's or Candy Club or whatever. Bossman, yeah. Boy, this how rich N-words live in. Everything cost him much. Yeah, he was saying that when he was rapping that. He's kind of rapping that like he was blocking his throat and he sounded like Cardi, but maybe slightly better Cardi. You know how Cardi does this bullshit where he has to like put on different voices like zesty queer boy, baby face. I just got popped out, and then do the deep ass voice to kind of seem like more nonchalant, like a anime character or whatever. Yeah, he like had that voice on. I didn't really like how it sounded. I guess the lyrics aren't that bad. Middle finger, there's like another corny one. Middle finger up, never pointing with my index. It's like, fuck you, nerd. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm in this rap game for good. This is it's so cringe. Holy shit. I guess actually this one's a pretty decent bar. Did a bid now, he growing boy. Come home, he a clone boy. Now it's like I don't even know, boy. And not a visit, not a call, boy. Yeah, he really he's doing an impression of Kratos there. He's just saying boy, boy. Maybe he's talking about his son that he isn't talking about in ages or something. It's an alright bar, I guess. It makes sense. I know what he's on about. Like he's grown, he came home, he's not himself. It's like you don't even know him. He doesn't call you or anything. He's completely changed, you know. But I have no idea who the shit he's talking about. So I just end up not caring anyway. And then where's the guy that what's it called? Here's one. Seen him in the pit. I had to get him. Kill. Keep on swinging till the havoc hit him. He raps this whole part in that kind of demonic shitty ass voice. It sounds like he's been the top connoisseur of fags in the world or whatever. I don't know what ASAP was trying to do. It's like he like his idea of this album was to like blend different genres together to kind of mix it up, be more experimental, be more diverse or whatever. He's trying to do some Mr. Bungle shit and it just didn't really work. It's kind of like you're trying to do something different, but it's kind of failing. Like this guy was rapping. I couldn't understand anything he's saying because of the voice, and it was just kind of shit. It's like he's trying to do some like death metal thing or whatever. It's just a bit shit. Also, then there's some lyrics where it just makes no sense. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, so this one, for example, I'm a grown man on my wholesome shit. What do you mean you're a grown man on your wholesome shit? Didn't bro rap about like shooting up people in another song, and then there's like an interlude of him like robbing someone? I actually need to find that one. It's just a bit like, bruh. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to disturb, but this is robbery. Yes, you heard right. Everybody on the motherfucking floor. Now I'm gonna need everybody on the left to get undressed. Whoa. Then he says pause. He needs everyone on the left to get naked. It's gonna be a massive orgy. About to rob your virginities up in here. That's what he means by a robbery. Pause. Get the fuck down, bitch. Your phones, your credit cards, keys to the cars. On my right, don't move. Yeah, he's basically just like, he never robbed anyone. So I don't know why this is even in the songs in the first place. He's just trying to seem like he's cool, I guess. Or he's just trying to seem like, don't fuck with me or else I'm gonna rob you. There's like another bar as well where like, oh yeah, run after him and rob him shit. And then there's a lyric, don't be dumb, this song. I listened to that. I kind of forgot it. It was a pretty forgettable song to me, I can't lie. Feeling alive, just like my vital signs. Oh, well, no shit! Your life! Your vital signs are alive! This guy's a lyrical genius. Oh my lord. You know what, ASAP? Thanks for giving me a lesson in biology. If it wasn't for you, I would have not known that when I'm alive, my vital signs are alive. That's some crazy ass shit. This is a brain opener with this lyric over here. It just makes no sense, like. In the end, he like rapped for like half of this song because I'm fairly sure he sampled a song for like 1968 or whatever. I don't know. He likes to. I noticed actually, it's not that it's a bad thing. I noticed in some of his other songs he has to use music from like ages ago to maybe seem like make it seem like it's good or cool or whatever, be different. It ended like halfway, bro. The sequel came around in the same song. He rapped for like half of the song, and then the rest of the song was just the feature, just the sample that he used. It's just so lazy. And then SWAT team, and then this one is where I don't give a shit, man. Holy shit, man. This laptop is so fucking annoying, just whining constantly about battery and all. It's like if you had a son and he was fucking fat bastard just constantly whining about food. It's just so annoying, bro. This is why I need a PC. Laptops are kind of ass. But anyways, this one actually, you know what? I wrote this lyric down, and I'm not gonna lie, It's good, I guess, but also is a bit corny. I can't lie. If falling in love with you is a crime, I'll take that felony. Shit, I do it centuries. Shit, I'll be home eventually. There's some songs where he really likes to rap about women and shit, and then yeah, this is more hypocritical and just stuff where it's like, what are you talking about? Look at the church and the status, not for the cash or the bragging, for the love of the craft and the passion. But you made it clear that that's your whole thing. That's that bragging, that you being flashy, that you being like so big into fashion and shit. That's your whole thing. That's what you do. But then he's like, oh no, I wasn't for the bragging, for the love of the craft and the passion. It was for the, it's because I love rap. I love this game. What? And then it just gets, now let's get right back to swagging. Who says swagging anymore? Didn't we say that like in 2016 or just ages ago? Swagging is an outdated word. Man did not update his vocabulary. He's stuck in like version 0.1 while everyone else is on version 5 or whatever. And then he just talks about grabbing a watch and shit. It's just it makes no sense. Tyler the Creator was on this album, which I forgot to mention. You know what? He actually had like a decent bar that I remember. Ain't got no gas for you, but my passengers are relaxed, yeah? Because I got max space like NASA does, He has a lot of space in this car. Like it's, because like it's space up there because there's a lot of space up there. That's pretty clever. I think one of like the few actual kind of good bars in this album. But I also heard Tyler's gone mainstream and also, I don't know, is he still shit or not? I haven't really listened to him except for Chromacopia. So, most don't know how it will feel to glide on boats with wheels, how that sunroof open up like therapy. I have no idea what most don't know how it feels to glide on boats with wheels. It just seems like he's saying random ass shit. And then how that sunroof open up like therapy, that's actually pretty good because that sunroof opened up, and then in therapy you have to open up. You have to open up your open up about your feelings and emotions and shit. But he's also rapping about a car having a sunroof. Wait, is having a sunroof on a car a flex? What? That's like me flexing I have a front door. I have a front door in my house and you don't. What? So we're just flexing anything now. Next motherfucker's gonna be flexing that they have a bed or some shit. And then there's like the beats. The beats are just so forgettable. I can't lie, to be honest. I remember like the one for a helicopter. That beat's just generic as shit. I can't lie. It's so cringe. It reminds me of like because it gives me like kind of 14-year-old vibes. 14-year-old trying to act hard. Don't fuck with me. I will kill you or whatever. It's just so generic. I heard something like it before. It's pretty just simple. It wasn't really that great. And then the one to Stole Your Flow, he uses a lot of bass, and I was like, I guess it's alright. I guess it's kind of hard. It's a bit intense, but he fucking likes to use the bass so much. It's kind of like, don't have it on high volumes, or else you're gonna want to chop off your ears while listening to it. Where's the song? He rapped about a song with another female rapper. He done the whole Moa thing that I just want to get to. I don't know, it's just so cringe. Where is it? Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, for this song over here, the beat does remind me of Ken Carson because at the start it's just like so rushed. It's like so, I don't know, it's so all over the place. It's just so bassy, and the beat wasn't something like Ken Carson used. It was pretty shit. But then he'd like go into like this kind of relaxed beat, and then he'd go back into like this intense beat, which kind of sounds like, I don't know, this a person's SoundCloud music or whatever, like their first project or something that a teenager or whatever used. They're thinking, yeah, this is tough. When in reality, it just kind of sounds shit. It kind of just sounds like they're in the studio and they're just like bashing their head all over the place, just messing around with it, not really taking it seriously. Be like, yeah, that beat's grand. So with this one I see Whiskey release me from alcoholism. He just sounds tired half the time, to be honest. In one of the songs he actually kind of sounds like Travis Scott at the start of it, but yeah, in this one he just sounds tired, like he's just growing up. There's another lyric that makes no sense. If I come correct, she might give me sex because I'm way too grown to flex. Even though that's his whole fucking thing. What are you talking about? You're way too grown to flex. Clearly not. You should have said, I'm way too young to... I'm young enough to flex because you're still flexing like you're a little kid. It makes he can't decide whether he wants to be like this humble, wholesome family man, or he wants to be like this big tough scumbag mob boss that's part of the ASAP crew. It's kind of confusing, and then it's just another cringe, corny lyric. New York, eat a glizzy. Now these n words, hot dog. Wow, great. This they were in the. This is what the inside. This is what the. This is going inside of the mind of a genius. This is what This is what genius lyrics look like. Also, with this song, Robbery, he tried to do like some jazz thing. The beat, I guess, was okay, but the beat to me just kind of sounded so lazy. Just the beat itself actually just sounded like it wasn't there. It's just still woke up. It's like I can't be bothered. I just want to go take a quick nap on my bed there. So yeah, we just hurried up here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here I found this shit where the his feature, sex on the beach, please don't spill it on the mink. Moi, address me as Chi Chi, not as Dodechi. When I'm in the wild, moi. So basically she just keeps saying moi at the end of every one of his bars. It's so cringe. It's so, I don't understand why she's doing it, but yeah, pretty much that's the album. Yeah, I listened to it. I thought it was kind of mid. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it wasn't really anything special. I feel like his older shit was better, but it's just like so generic and all. Anthony Fantano gave this a 7 out of 10. I don't know how he gave that a 7 out of 10. It's not really that great, to be honest. I'd probably give it like a 6, maybe a 5. I guess some bars were alright, some beats were okay. But that's about it. It's not really that great of an album. See you later.